Hello, cleaning critics, and welcome back to Crime Scene Cleaner. So, for those of you who are expecting a factory outlet simulator video today, I'm holding off on that. It's not because I didn't have time to record it, but actually, yesterday there was a small patch that came out, and the main thing in it was mostly bug fixes, but the main thing in the patch notes was that the dev said he is actually preparing some new things for the game, which we will find out about in a couple days. So I figured instead of trying to put out a video today when there's not much that has changed at all, let me go ahead and wait a couple days until he releases the new update, and then we'll go over that new material at that point. So for now, let's go ahead and continue a crime scene cleaner. We're going to start by going to the skill tree here. Pressure washer I've definitely enjoyed, so I definitely want that to keep working well. Biggest thing though is the cleaner sense. I really like having the cleaner sense. Yeah, I don't really care about these things. Let's keep up with the cleaner sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with this. And then we have the points available for it, so can use cleaner sense without limits. Alright, so we have unlimited cleaner sense. Can I also get that? Yeah, and it doesn't look like it actually costs me for these now. Alright, so I have no limits on the cleaner sense, so I might as well have the increased duration to it. Perfect. So, it cost me most of my points, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. Let's see. Increase capacity by 20%. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that one. I don't really need that one, so we'll leave it alone. Don't really need that. Yeah, so we'll take care of that. Increase bucket capacity. The bucket holds 25% more water, allowing you to clean the tool more times before it gets dirty. Alright. Cleaning. Mop gets stained 25% slower. Increases mop's ability to clean difficult stains. Well, let's go ahead and get this one for sure, so it increases our speed overall. And let's see here, with water, yeah, I'd like the increased capacity. There we go, so we've spent all our points. Perfect. Let's interact with this, because now he wants to. Photo with Paul. Nothing written on the back, so let's just go ahead and put it back. And let's go find our phone that's been ringing. Also, gotta find the pupper. Where's Dexter? Oh, there's Dexter. How are you doing, boy?
How are you doing, Dexter? Did you know Daddy started a criminal career?
Alright. Is this a new bill or is this the same bill? Alright, looks like the same bill. So nothing really there. Let's get the phone.
Mr. Kowalski, congratulations. You're hired. Just stick with me and nothing bad will happen to you. Is that clear? Anyway, gotta hang up. Ladies don't like waiting. Call you soon.
So, I'm hired by the mob. Organized crime, here I come.
Alright, well, I mean, not the greatest job in the world, but you know what? Hey, it's paying the bills pretty dang well, I'd say, so can't complain about that too much. Alright, so here's Big Jim's statement on the wellness thing. As you already know, my cousin not well anymore, but thanks to you, his wellness center looks just fine. Like nothing really bad went down inside. By the way, all the people who died there committed the unforgivable sin of disloyalty. Let this be a lesson to all backstabbers. But you did a good job, Kowalski. You're hired. Soon I'll have another task for you. Jim. Alright, well, let's head to bed then, and we'll see what the next cleanup mission is. So far as I understand it, I believe there are 10 cleanup missions in total. So I am looking forward to that. Just seeing if anything's changed anywhere else in the rooms or anything. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, I believe there are 10 missions in total. We've done 2 so far, so we got 8 more here to go. Invoice 28 grand. Wow. Okay, so we've got 3 different things here. Let's start with Tyler because he's the one that got us into this whole situation. How's it going? I guess it's been kind of busy for you lately, but I hope you're getting paid well, and you're not like really, really mad at me, right? I just wanted to give you a quick update, as you were the one who got me out of this mess and more. You see, Rob wasn't so irreplaceable after all. Jim kind of felt he was a psycho, so I think that's why he trusted me so easily. And now I am the one in charge of selling pot. I got this gig thanks to you. We should celebrate it sometime. I can invite you for dinner. I make killer mac and cheese. Yeah, I have a feeling Tyler is not going to make it through the end of this storyline. Let's see here. Mr. Kowalski, I regret to inform you that your request for a salary increase was denied. Our budget is a bit tight this year. Hope you understand, Laura Palmer, school principal. The entire staff wishes your daughter Elena a speedy recovery. Yeah. Welcome to standard working conditions, where nobody actually cares about you, but they try to fake it anyways. Alright. Concerned guy. Just wanted to help her escape from a toxic relationship, but ended up making a terrible mess. I never meant for it to go this far. Now I have to get rid of the body or they'll lock me up for killing that son of a bitch. You have to help me. Will. Alright, so we got 3 bodies, small size, and he's going to pay us 6 grand. So that's good. We'll go ahead and accept that mission. And let's go ahead and go to the car and head off on our next cleaning mission. Is there anything here to see? I haven't even really checked before, so. This letter serves as a reminder your account city utility is currently overdue despite our previous communications. We have yet received payment for the following outstanding invoices. Invoice 1. $200 due date June 5th. Invoice 2, $300. As of today, the total amount is $500. Please. Alright, so I could easily pay those bills off now because, I mean, we made a lot of money on that last mission. Oh, almost forgot to say goodbye to Dexter. Where is Dexter? Is he hiding in the bedroom? No, that's not the bedroom. I don't know where my dog is. A little bit concerned about that. If you haven't realized it before, I am a huge animal lover. I just really do care about animals. So, not a fan of games where the animals get hurt at all or anything like that. Okay, so we've got our little tote here to go clean up biohazards with. So that's good, I guess. Let's get in and hit the road. Oh, so now I can't get... Oh, yeah, I can. The other 2 missions are still there. So the other ones I made 7,500 and 5 grand each. Now we've got this one. Let's see what we got going on with it.
It'll be a long night. Never mess with parental love. If something like that ever happened to Elena, I don't even want to imagine such a thing. Because I already know that I would do anything to save her.
All right. So we've got...
Beautiful place with not so beautiful aftermath.
Not a huge deal here. Let's go ahead and get in here first. It's got a locked bathroom, sort of interesting. Nothing to see, it seems like, in the bathroom. Can't open these drawers, so we're just going to leave that. Oh, I am liking the amount of detail I'm getting now with the vision. That's definitely worthwhile to me. Alright. Let's get started. Let's get our bucket out. Get it nice and filled up. Not even going to bother with the detergent in it right now. It doesn't seem like it does a huge amount not having it in there, so... Alright. That's going to go over at the kitchen table here in a little bit. I will say this guy complains about another long night and stuff, and I get it. I mean, this kind of work is not exactly fun by any means, I will say. Having done it myself, there are days where it definitely can be very tiring and very challenging work. And sometimes it feels completely unrewarding. That being said, though, the fact that he's getting paid $6 grand for this night's work, I would complain a lot less myself if I was getting paid $6 grand for doing this kind of work. Uh, there are worse things out there that you could be cleaning up. For any of us who have ever worked in like a restaurant or anything and had to clean the bathroom afterwards, you know what I'm talking about. Uh huh. Yeah, not a pretty sight. Alright, we'll get that stolen there. Alright. Gonna need the sponge over here, it looks like. Yeah, sponge works better on carpets, it seems. Now, probably pressure washer should, in theory, work even better. Alright. Yeah, still have some blood spots. It's a little bit hard to see in this area simply because of the fact that the chairs and everything are supposed to be here. Alright, so all that's taken care of. Get the table nice and cleaned off here. Yeah. I know it has to be moved. Trying to get this clean though first. That's nice and clean. Alright, that's nice and clean now. So let me go ahead and put that away. Grab that. Put it over here for now. Get my sponge cleaned while I'm over here. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and...
It won't move like this.
Maybe I need to take this off of it. There we go. Now I wonder, is this a job for Big Joe here, or is this just I'm freelancing a little bit? I mean, it's a valid question. I don't mind being a freelance worker. It's extra pay. I mean, Joe doesn't seem to have anything for me for right now, so don't think he'd mind me doing extra work. I do like the fact that I can see where things are supposed to go with the vision as well. I had that struggle in the last episode, as you know. Probably took me about twice as long for that episode as it would have had I known. Huh. Okay, so you had to hold it in order to put those in. Then we can move it over.
No one will even notice.
Perfect on that. Alright, let me get my trash bag out again. Alright, we got some blood there. Thought we did. Perfect. Just want to get the blood away from where I'm going to be walking, just so we don't mess things up. Let's put this bottle of wine over on the table too, along with this bowl. That way when I'm cleaning off the counter, I don't break any of this stuff. I am really enjoying this game. As I said, I did a little bit of research since the last episode. Basically, I found out,
It's
that
dangerous with this.
there's 10 missions as far as I understand in the game, which is great. Means I've got some more to do, and I am really enjoying it, so I'm glad that I've got more to do. And then from what I heard, it does seem to at the current time period end a bit abruptly. Uh, I don't know what that ending is. I definitely didn't want to read it and spoil it for myself. But from what I was reading from people's comments, it ends a bit abruptly. That was a bit of a negative as far as they were concerned. But that being considered, it did still have them appreciating the game overall. And from what people were saying, it sounds like the devs behind the game already have some planned DLC for it. So with that, yeah, I mean, it might be a little bit on the short side right now, but that's fine. I mean, Dad, it's all Kyle's fault. First, he got you hooked on drugs. Now he's going to turn my baby girl into a whore. You don't get it. We're soulmates. We're in love. It's not love. This is a disease. If he hurts you again, I will fucking end him. You do that, and I'll kill myself. Stay out of my life, you sick fuck. Yeah,
Hate will tear us apart, one
yeah.
family at a time.
Doesn't exactly sound like the family was the healthiest overall. I'm just saying. Daughter's on drugs. Pays well though. We got some other stuff there. You know what? How about yeah, a little bit of an issue with that. I was just thinking it'd be nice to put those into the uh can I get my trash here and put that in? Yeah, I can. Alright, perfect. Trying to do at least a little bit of a job of cleaning up here. I mean, I am a cleaner after all. Want the place to look decent. I mean, sure, I'm here for the bodies and the blood, but still. Gotta do a respectable job if you want to get called back for services in the future. Sure, it'd be weird coming back here at a point and they'd be like, oh yeah, he did a great job with cleaning the house before, so we'll go ahead and hire him to clean it again. We need the bathrooms done. I'm coming in with my body bag container and stuff, and they're just wanting the toilet plunged and uh, maybe some re-waxing of the floors or something. I mean, personally, what I'd say is he needs to look at just leaving the school. Because it's not really getting paid that well there. He could do better. He obviously is doing better here in the crime scene world. So, I'd personally say he needs to stop complaining about it because this seems like it was actually his lucky break. Don't mean that in a mean way, but yeah. Alright, so we still need a chair. It's probably that one over there in the blood. Let's get the blood off of here. Probably should just bring this closer at this point because oh yeah, I need to get that dealt with before I clean up too much because he's just gonna keep dripping. I wonder if this is the boyfriend up there that's leaking on my floors or what. If so, he's not very helpful at all. But I mean, from the dad's description there, it sounds like he just never has been that helpful of a person. So, guess nothing's changed too much. keep knocking that chair further and further away. It's a little bit on the annoying side. Let me go ahead and grab it. Put it where it goes. There we are. So that's set back in place. Gonna need these.
Brought extra arguments for family talk.
Yeah, I mean, we will definitely take that. Why is it they always have to break the bottles? Like, can't somebody have just a nice fight without breaking glass? Yeah. Always am doing that. Oh well. Yeah, water's gonna have to be changed. And now the mob's full as well, so let's go ahead and change that water out. Trying to get to old Leaky Pete up there so that way he stops dripping on my floor. Because otherwise, can't exactly get it clean. I'll get to the other blood and stuff as we get there. Alright, that's a hard to see print there. Huh. Alright, well. That goes there. Let's see, I think it's 8. No, it's not that one that I want. How many times we gotta tell these people? Smoking will kill them. I mean, not Pete over there. Pete's pretty dead already.
I'm taking this home.
Yeah. Reappropriating, I think, is the best word for it. Alright. Now let's go ahead and move this light closer. And they're not going to need these things anymore. I never take the alcohol, though, because drinking, also a bad habit. Don't need to be doing that. I mean, my guy's got enough issues going on in his life as it is. He doesn't need to be an alcoholic as well. Great. Sponge is also soaked. Alright, well, I guess we're bringing the water up here because... You know, first of all, I'm going to wring that out. Then I'm going to wring this out. Then I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Clean up the little bit of mess here. And there. You got some under the stairs too? I thought I wrung this out. Alright, there we go. Alright. Whoop. Don't want to tip that. Let's go ahead and refill it so we got nice clean water to take upstairs with us. You know what? We'll even put some detergent in there. That way we're all good. Let's grab you. Get you nice and filled up. Then we'll go ahead and collect you for now because we don't need you just being about. Then we will take this upstairs. Try to deal with our leak up here. That actually helps a lot more. Let's get rid of that. There we go. It is interesting how you can see the mop getting overloaded there as you're going along. Nice Asian piece of artwork here. Very lovely. We'll get it all cleaned up here and then we'll move it back into place. Perfect. Wonderful. Alright. Looking to see if I see anything else that direction. I do not. So we'll keep on cleaning up this direction so I can get to that body. I don't know why it makes their sort of glass noise sometimes when you stick the mop in there. That I do wonder about a little bit. Alright. Let's go ahead and...
Was this the potential client?
Hopefully this wasn't the potential client. I mean, our client's supposed to have paid us, or is going to pay us. So hopefully he's not dead. Alright. I'm going to continue along here, since I'm already up here kind of thing. Cal, yo, I think I found your dream hoe. Your dream hoe. Come to date, let's make a deal. Dale. Does she meet the requirements? Of course, man. 23 years old, blonde, just your type. Sounds good. Send her to me.
Poor Jane. All she did was to catch the eye of the wrong man.
Yep. Well, people need to make good choices in love, and evidently she did not. I think we've all been there where we've had that rough situation. We thought somebody was the right person for us. Turned out they weren't. So I can sympathize, but getting involved in the whole drug thing and basically what sounds like it's going to be a prostitution type situation as well. Sort of bad there. She should have thought a bit more for herself, I'd say. Maybe I'm being a bit overly harsh. Okay, that's going to be on the outside of the window there, so that's... Oh, and that's going to be fun to clean up. I'll try to get as much of it as I can here. But we are definitely going to need that pressure washer. Got some bullets here too. So he didn't just beat somebody, he shot some people too. Alrighty then. Well, I guess you got to diversify as you're going along. I mean, I'm not one to judge his technique.
I see that Plan B had to be put in motion.
Yeah, evidently so. Alright. Can I hit it from here? No, not even close. You throw just straight down. Sort of bad. That's alright. We'll make it work. Let's go ahead and move this. Yep, I am spinning it all around just in case you couldn't see. It was clean, so we're good there. There we go. Let's go ahead and put that over there too. Alright. Let's move the light closer. Need to go bring that water up here in a second too, because it's pretty far back there. And I mean, we've moved up quite a bit now. Not even sure what all this trash is, but we'll pick it up. Alright, all the trash has been taken care of here. That's a good thing. At least on this floor. Alright. Let me go ahead and get the sponge out and work my magic on this a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get that water.
Like no one was ever here.
That's sort of the point. We want it to be like no one was ever here when we're done with our jobs. As I said, his job could be interesting. I mean, could be one of those that he's working, acting as a normal cleaning person in the future. Maybe he gets a job cleaning houses or something instead of working for the school, since the school seems to be trying to stick it to him there a bit. And he gets a job cleaning houses, has to come back to this house, and he's like, oh, I know the way around this house. Has to try to make it act like it's no big deal. He's just doing what he normally does. Alright. Get my sponge cleaned here. Alright, that water is bad now. Are you kidding me? Well, let's pick this up. Alright, so that's there. Alright. There we go. Move that back in place. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. Don't know what that was, but I'm happy to take it. That was not something I needed to take. That's good enough. Okay, so there's more stuff behind this door. That I'm pretty sure of. More stuff in this cabinet, too. Alright, we're done up here for right now. Wow, this is a high up apartment here. Hadn't realized that from the outside. Or when we got here, kind of thing. Alright. Oh, back to our ground floor here. Yep, figured that was gonna happen. We'll get that refilled. Seems like the best thing to clean this with. Perfect. Person had a nice house. I said had because I'm not sure if he's the one that's dead or not. It's hard to tell. Alright, collected that. Let's put that back out. Get that. Ah. Mop gets full so fast. Definitely is getting full so fast. Might have to work on that in the next chance I have here with the points I get. Okay, there's definitely something behind this. Great. Just what I needed.
I can't put it back like that. Need to empty the trash can first.
That's probably what it was. I just pulled it out of the trash can where really I should have thrown it. Alright, so that's going to go over here. So, need to get this wall clean first. Alright, that goes there. There's that. Let's get my water bucket taken care of here. Alright, let's grab that. And that. That. Then we'll get back to it with the sponge here. I mean, really, I don't think that the sponge is the way to go here. I would say, you know, bringing one of those wet vacs would be a much better idea. That's just my opinion. It's the way I would personally recommend going about dealing with this kind of a mess. But you know what? It is what it is. Alright, can't touch that it looks like right now.
Just think of the money, think of the money.
That's what I'm doing. I mean, this would be a pretty good payday here for not a ton of work. I mean, we've been here for under an hour so far, and we've gotten most of this mess cleaned up. We've only gotten to one of the bodies, so we still have a couple more to go.
Back where it belongs.
Alright, whoop. Alright, so those are good to go. Not going into that room just yet. That goes there. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to, for the most part, use the sponge here. As soon as we get very close to that at all, because I do not want to break it. So the rest of this we're going to hand sponge. Alright. Alright, everything else looks pretty much where it's supposed to be. Alright, that's where it's supposed to be, I think. Alright, we got a locked door over here, it looks like, as well.
Locked.
So I'm gonna need to find some keys here soon. Alright, let's get our mop cleaned off. And our sponge.
Neat little hiding spot. Didn't work though. Let me guess. An angry father had a little chat with his daughter's no-good boyfriend.
Alright, so all the trash is cleaned up.
The girl believed in a true love. Ended up in a true crime.
Wow. Yeah, that, I don't feel bad for these guys at all. Alright, so we have to reset the fuses. That's something we have to take into account here. Oh, there are the fuses, and it looks like the other blood's just been cleaned up, even though I didn't do it. Alright, let's steal that money, steal that money. Steal that. I will never understand art. Alright, well, let's reset the fuses.
That should lift the lockdown.
Alright. Rubik's Cube, sort of nice. So now that the lockdown's been lifted, we can get into these other two rooms here. I'm assuming. Which may mean that I need the cleaning materials ready again. And also means I probably need to refill my bucket. Let's go ahead and collect it for right now because we don't know where we're going to go with it. Alright, so this is just a ladder. Oh yeah. So we had one of these also at the, okay, so we got multiple things we can steal here. Who leaves 100 in their dryer? I don't know. Actually, I guess that's the washer. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it all. Alright, nothing there. Nothing in here at all, really, other than the money and stuff that I took. There is comfort in longing for something that's forever gone. Well, whoever knew this guy can then long for him, I guess, because he's gone. He's very gone. Alright, so that's all taken care of there. Let's head upstairs. Oh, hey, it even turned the lights on and stuff. Nice. Alright, so let me pick up this bag of trash. And now let's see that I've got the bag of trash. Nice. Nailed it. There we go. Now that I can see a little bit better, set that down nicely. Nothing in these drawers.
Holy fuck. He did not mention this. Does he even... No?
Alright, well, let's get to work, I guess. We're gonna have to fill this up here again. Hoping this music isn't copyrighted. If you're not hearing music, then the answer was yes, it was copyrighted, and I was able to eliminate it. Yeah, I'm just going to turn that off because I'm going to stay on the safe side and assume that it might be copyrighted. My apologies for the cough. Alright, so let's get this all mopped up here, nice and clean. Good lord. Mop gets dirty so fast. Like, did they murder her, or did she cut her own wrists? I mean, she said she would kill herself. Alright, let's collect some evidence here. Suicide note. I used to believe true love would set me free from my family, which I saw as my prison. When I finally found love and decided to run away with you, it was like all my dreams had come true. I never imagined we'd be so miserable together. You got me to believe the drugs will solve our problems, fix our relationship. They only got worse. I loved you, but you can only love yourself. Now I have nothing to live for. Nothing. Ouch.
Her last farewell to this wretched world.
Yeah, looks like she did kill herself.
You all.
Yep. Could you have made a little bit less of a mess of it, though? I mean, I understand it was a rough time for you, but really, you're not doing me any favors here, lady. Alright. Actually, let me go ahead and get this cleaned off so I don't forget it. After I change the water, evidently. Alright, let's put that over there.
Exhausted from drugs and toxic relations, she went out on her own terms.
Now, I wonder if I chuck her, is it going to make a mess down there? Only one way to find out. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, that's a little bit unrealistic. I mean, she should have gotten blood everywhere. But it is what it is. I'll finish cleaning up here, then we'll go ahead and deal with the body. Location cleaned. Alright. Well, we did a good job there. Let's get this. Let's go ahead and put it over here. I don't know if I found any secrets in this place, which is a little bit frustrating. That is a heck of a view from this bathtub here. Definitely fancy. But why do we have this random water spigot here then? I mean, not exactly what I'd expect in a house like this. Alright, well, let's close that door up. Can't open any of those. Nope, can't open any of those. Alright, well, I guess we're pretty much done here. Just gotta take the body and dump it with the rest. Ground floor is all tasks completed as well. Yep, alright. Can I open the fridge or such? Rechecking all my stuff just to make sure I didn't miss something. I feel like I have, but it's hard to tell. We know those are empty. Alright, think we're pretty good here. Check this laundry room one more time. Let me use this. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. Alright, that wants to sit upright. It can sit upright. Good enough. Alright, nothing in there really, so we'll go ahead and shut that door.
Well, well, well.
Aha!
What we got here.
Glad that I checked. felt like I was missing something.
Me.
Getting better at that.
Easy peasy.
Alright, let's...
Voila.
Oh! Very happy I found that. That added to my payday quite a bit. Alright, so definitely pays to search around. Nothing else in here, I think. Alright, so we're good there. Now I feel much better about leaving, because that was a very nice payday there. Let's go ahead and put this back over, so that way it's covered. And you don't even know the secret room exists. Perfect. Alright, think we're ready to go. Perfect score. We got all 3 bodies. We made 6 grand on the mission. We made 100 on drugs, 3,600 on cash, and our 100 on drugs. Then we made 100 each on those jewelries. So we made there 6,450 in just the stolen items. So we're up to 12,450 for that mission. Not a bad payday at all. And there are 8 experience points there. I'd say we did pretty well there. Alright, so we're just going to spend these skill tree points now before we leave for this episode. So we already got that. Do I want those things? I mean, really, we're not having a problem with it. Let's go ahead and go with this, that, that. So we'll spend 5 of our points that way. Why would I want to carry an additional mop? Yeah, we'll make these things more resistant. Then let's see here. Alright, let's see the pressure washer. Nope, can't do anything there. Alright, so I've got 1 point to just spend somewhere. Huh. Now, I'm going to save the point because I'd rather put it... What I'm wanting, actually, the most I think right now, is to get the bags where they tape together. That's most likely what I'll get next. This would be a nicety, though, too, where they could no longer leave bloodstains. Have 2 sponges out at the same time? I mean, that's sort of cool, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to save that point so that way I can have it to put towards the garbage bags next, because I think that's the one that I want the most next. I mean, the mop, we're at a pretty good spot right now. The mop should be pretty good. It would be nice to get down here, and I might do that here in a little bit, but I want the garbage bags where they tie together first. Because right now, still have garbage bags taken up forever. So yeah, I'd like to go down this route. So we're going to need, what, 10 points there in order to get this tree fully unlocked. That would be a nicety. So yeah, we'll probably go that route next. Because this would be 1, 2, so that's 6 with that. So 7 points would get us this, and that's not a bad thing. You know what? I think we're actually going to go that route the more I think about it. So let's get an additional sponge, and then we're going to go down this route so we can get this. Then we'll get over here and we'll dual wield sponges at a point. But yeah, basically I want to get to the careful cleaner first. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end things here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more of Crime Scene Cleaner.